WRX.com to your preparedness checklist today.
We are back live. The toll-free number to join us on the Iran situation, on the fact that as soon as Europe got the new debt deal to give $5 trillion, 1.4, 1.5 leverage at least 3 times to the mega banks and to dissolve more sovereignty of the countries, all of a sudden more countries started collapsing, which I've told you for over a decade is the plan, which I broke down in detail 3 years ago in the Obama deception. How are we able to do this? Because it's all planned. How am I able to tell you what's coming on tonight? I mean, the NFL is going to be on TV tonight. People are like, how do you know this? Because it's called Monday Night Football. I mean, it's something that's part of a programmed, planned thing. This is the New World Order. Of course, the Vatican has called for global government, global currency. Of course, all the other major denominations are calling for it. Of course, all these governments are calling for it. Because everybody is bought and paid for now by the big mega banks who issue the currency and credit out of nothing. The whole world bows to the power of the New World Order. And look at the type of articles I have. This is just two that I came across this morning without even looking. I saw these. And by the way, everywhere I go now is cops. I couldn't go camping this weekend, and I wasn't even hunting. On our own property we've had since like 1829 without game wardens showing up. And I saw game wardens on the highway. And the ranch, 3 ranches down from us, it's been there for 150 years. I saw happy family with their RV out there and family visiting them that obviously come into town for deer season. Somebody didn't have a doe tag properly, so they got arrested, I heard. I mean, just game wardens coming out of the sky everywhere. I mean, it's not just in the news. You can't be left alone, and you're not going to be left alone. Read the Declaration of Independence. There's always a good excuse for it, of course. They've always got a reason for their tyranny. Throughout history, the Nazis did as well. The point is there's always more. We've got to stick our hands down your pants. We've got to have hidden microphones in the lamppost to keep you safe. Love it or leave it. I saw a couple articles about Jesse Ventura this weekend saying love it or leave it. Because he said, this isn't his country anymore. It's now the fascist states of America, which it is. And the people, the newspaper reporters in 2 different articles said, love it or leave it then. If you don't like it, just leave it. Like, if you don't like what the government's doing, just leave. Oh, but it's a global government. I can't leave. It's a global corporate government. But also, I thought it was we the people, right? I thought we were the government. I thought we made the decisions. And they say, oh, well, you voted these people in. Really? Congress has a 9% approval rating. The American people do not like what government's doing. And government is arming to the teeth against us, saying love it or leave it. But then putting up currency controls, capital controls, so you can't get out of the country. And they're hiring every thug you can imagine. Look at these articles. Missouri residents upset over order to move lake homes, Associated Press, and they admit there's been neighborhoods in this area for more than 50 years. But now the feds have come in with new federal guidelines saying they can't live there. Oh, yeah. I know people, I have friends and family, in one case who has a lake house, a little lake cabin. It's got to be 100 feet above the lake. And I don't mean 100 feet diagonally. I mean 100 feet above the sea level of the lake. There's no way it would ever be flooded. And so what if it was? The point is, now you got to buy flood insurance. Who do you buy it from? FEMA. This is the mafia government. And here's the article. They're making folks, it says, all over the Ozarks, move off the lakes. Oh, but they've got a special deal where if you pay them as protection money, they'll let you. Nearly every year, Patsy Riley has gotten unsolicited offers from her house on Missouri's Lake of the Ozarks with its spectacular views of tree-lined bluffs and its ample shoreline. But she never wanted to leave. Now she and hundreds of other neighbors wonder what will become of their homes after a federal agency declared that many structures built close to the lake may have to go. The Federal Energy Regulatory Commission citing the restrictions, says they got to pull their houses up. Oh, here's another one. City fines and fees double, triple for minor and major offenses. If your grass is too tall, $1,200 a day. Well, we already have that in Austin. This is how they're going to take everything.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
You may be arrested and/or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on Earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship, body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones. I'm looking for people that have the wisdom to spot savings, opportunity, and recognize risk. Saving means to make money. The Cal-Ben Pure Soap Company can save you thousands of dollars and give you good old-fashioned real soaps that are triple concentrated and twice as good as what you're using now. Soaps made from vegetable and coconut oils that contain no useless dyes, perfumes, deodorants, or antibacterials. Your risk is the hundreds of hazardous toxic detergents that give you rashes, itching sores, and deteriorating clothing called lint. If you want something better, if you want something you've never had before, you have to do something you've never done before. Getting a free catalog is easy by calling 800-340-7091 or see Calvin on the web at 5starsoap.com. Take charge of your health now by calling 800-340-7091 or see Calvin on the web at 5starsoap.com. Hi, this is Alex Jones. This holiday season, more than half of our nation is in need of help due to the shattered economy. So now is the time to express the holiday spirit more than ever. Consider helping those you love with the most important gift, a supply of delicious, easy-to-fix, and very storable foods from eFoodsDirect.com. Their holiday gift and family packs start at $99 for a 16-day supply, while their 5-week supply of quick and easy-to-fix meals includes a personal backpack in case of a grab-and-go emergency. Order their combo gift pack, and you'll save hundreds, plus get free shipping on your entire order. Call eFoods today at 800-409-5633 or visit them online at eFoodsDirect.com/Alex to find the special. That's 800-409-5633 or eFoodsDirect.com/Alex. You can bet your life on eFoods Direct. Last number I saw, more than a third of the American people lived in the old FEMA floodplain system. Again, why are the feds involved in deciding what a floodplain is and isn't? Oh, because they take your state tax money and send it back to you with strings attached, and they send the feds in. I'm going to cover some more of this news and then go to your calls. But here it is out of the Associated Press. Missouri residents upset by order to move lake homes. And then it continues here. They always put the people into a process so they don't outright rebel. Well, we might allow you to appeal, but it's not really a real appeals process. And in fact, we'll show folks a document cam shot of this. But here it is. Missouri residents upset by order to move lake homes. And it just goes on to say the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, citing restrictions on private developments around dams. Oh, around dams. It says thousands of residents' decks, patios, and boathouses appear to encroach on land belonging to the hydroelectric project in violation of federal regulations. So now they're saying that basically when your houses get up too close on your own property, still they've got some type of easement. The announcement has triggered panic in the area's lakefront communities. Don't worry, there'll be some money you can pay them. They'll leave you alone for now. And led to a growing battle among regulators, a utility company, land attorneys, and the state's congressional delegation. Officials say they are searching for a way to settle the issue without mass evictions. Oh, so some of these people live there more than 50 years on their property, but they're saying there's a regulation on these dams saying that you can't be close to the water, but it's all part of a FEMA regulatory system. Now, let's continue here, getting into this report, dealing with Rahm Emanuel, the guy who was literally just put in. We're told, okay, this mobster Daley's leaving. Here's the new mobster, and he says this is the way it is, so it is. City fines and fees double, triple for minor and major offenses. This is out of the Chicago Sun-Times. And it continues, Mayor Rahm Emanuel has said his plan to raise taxes, fines, and fees by $220 million in 2012 includes higher fines for a laundry list of offenses. But he has yet to air the laundry list. Now the mayor's 2012 revenue ordinance makes the details public, and it's a doozy. If your car is impounded for carrying drugs, drunk driving, soliciting a prostitute, or carrying a firearm registered to someone other than the driver, the penalty will double to $2,000. But if the violations occur within 500 feet of a park or school, the fine will triple to $3,000. If your car is seized for drag racing on Chicago streets, there's a new $1,000 fine in addition to the towing and storage fee. For playing a radio too loud, the new fine will be anywhere from $500 to $750. If the vehicle is snatched for driving with a suspended or revoked license or displaying altered temporary registration permits, the fine would double to $1,000. Vehicles towed after being used in unlawful attempt to flee or elude police officers would also double. Let's just say that you didn't stop quick enough, to $2,000. Now, it gets into the grass here in a minute. Tampering with parking meters or pay and display boxes, something motorists have done on occasion to vent their anger and deal with the privatized Chicago parking meters, would carry a fine of ranging to $500 to $750. The mayor isn't just throwing the book at criminals. Oh, you're a criminal now for speeding, I guess. He's also raising nuisance fees. They include allowing weeds to grow to a height that exceeds 10 inches, $600 to $100 to $1,200 a day. Again, $600 to $1,200 a day, up from $500 to $1,000. Illegal dumping or allowing trash to accumulate in a way that provides a food supply for rats, $300 to $600, up from $200, and $50 to $500.